All right, good morning, parents. So this is your parent weekly update for September 9th, Take 2. I do apologize for the last parent update. I'm not quite sure what happened. Typically, I record everything through a program called OBS, and I don't think that my little fancy little snowball microphone here was selected. So unfortunately, I do apologize. I recorded that entire video without any sound whatsoever. So yesterday we went to Dr. Jimenez Sandoval's embedisher, and so we were on a different schedule here. And so we did start Unit 2 both for IM2 and for AP Calculus, even though we were on a different schedule. Those video lessons are available on my YouTube channel. They're also available if you go to my Google site. You select the calendar, it's there, or the students can go to Google Classroom. The calendar is also posted there, and they can hit the lecture that way. Grades are updated both for AP Calculus and also for IM2. And then as far as grades are concerned, we're still at the beginning of this semester. Students are still trying to find their way as far as figuring out like how to study, how to prioritize, making math a priority when maybe they haven't had to make math a priority before. And so I just encourage your child, if they're feeling a little frustrated at home, please have them reach out to me. Please have them have a conversation with me as we start to move forward into this semester. So for AP Calculus, they finished their first unit in Unit 1. So we've done Unit 0 and Unit 1. So there's 2 tests in the grade book. Both of those do have the 20% bump already added to them. If your child is struggling or they want extra problems to work on, then what I would do is I would go to my course syllabus, which is available on my Google site. And if you look at that course syllabus, not only does it list the textbook for the class, but it also lists 2 additional resources that might be helpful for your child. So if you have, if they're struggling a little bit, go ahead and take a look at those resources. It doesn't have to be a most current AP practice book that they get. They can get something from 2018, and it's probably a lot cheaper. I always tell the students too, like they can get a used copy, because just because somebody's written in them doesn't mean that the person wrote the right answers in there. So the most important thing is that they were to get something that they have the practice available to them. I also told them that it's okay to go ahead and Google the topic, because the topics are listed on my calendar. If they Google that topic and said practice on limits and continuity, multiple choice, I'm sure there would be a ton of questions that would come up with Google, and they'd have a lot of practice that way. So if you want more practice questions, or your child wants to come and talk to me, I can point them in the right direction if they get a little confused trying to navigate through that. But we are starting our second unit. This is where A, B, and BC will start to make a break. I haven't, I've been looking at all the students that are in AB. I do think that they are still properly placed in AP Calculus AB and not needing to go into BC. I also look at the BC students, and I don't think that there's anybody in there that necessarily needs to go back to AP Calculus AB. So I think everybody right now is appropriately placed, but I'm still going to monitor that situation for a handful of students. Now going on to IM2, we are starting our unit on parallel lines. And so we went through a couple sections yesterday. They do have a homework assignment that they should be working on, and then we're probably going to finish this unit pretty quick. And then we'll move into triangle. So as far as calculus is concerned and IM2 are concerned, the only thing they have upcoming this week is a homework quiz. That is where I take a couple homework questions, make them not use any of their notes, and see how they do on those homework questions. It gives me an idea how they're doing with their homework. If they've done their homework, it is directly questions right off the assignment. So all I've done is just basically copied and pasted into a quick homework quiz. It gives me an idea also how they're doing as far as, are they understanding their homework? Are they forgetting stuff? It also tells them maybe what I think is most important out of the sections that we've covered that week. So that's what they will have this week, is a homework quiz on Friday the 16th. Friday the 16th is also a late start day, and so they are on a different schedule. If they have a college class, they're supposed to go to the college class instead of their UHS class, but they do need to let me know. Classes start at 10 o'clock, and that schedule is available on our school website. Also, for those of you guys that are parents of seniors, we do have senior portraits. Our first session of senior portraits is on the 17th, and then that information is available on our school calendar. So if you go to our school website, click on the calendar, all the information for senior portraits is listed there, because I put that there a couple weeks ago. If you have any questions about anything, or you are concerned about anything, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, I apologize for that first video not having sound. I don't know what happened. But I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week, and I'll see you next week.